All right. 40-day challenge. Whoop, whoop. Here we go. So, my guides were telling me that we need to discuss how pain in the body can be preventing abundance coming in for you or you going out and seeking abundance. So, first, I want to show you my necklace. Little tree. Okay, little chakra tree of life. So I've been wearing this all day just to remind me like full circle healing. So I talk more about this in Reiki weight loss, but they want to talk about this today in the abundance course. And it does make sense of why we're going to talk about this. So let's first do the flip. Okay. And then we'll solve the mystery and we'll get into the mystery for you. All right, so I want you to take a breath in. If you have your book, grab it. If you don't, this is for you. Okay, breathe in. Exhale everything around you. And when I say everything around you, I mean what you've done today. So if you woke up and this is the first thing you've done, you want to exhale out your dreams and anything that you process. Like last night, I definitely had a little bit of a nightmare. So I would have gone inhale, exhale out my nightmare. Then if you've had a busy day and you're doing this at the end of the day, inhale, exhale out your day, exhale out the people, exhale out your to-do list, your children, your friends. You want to really clear your space, okay? And then you want the length of your arm space. So in your vision, when you inhale, you want to imagine that your beautiful body is clear, 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 and then space, space, space. So clear and space. It's difficult for you really to get inside yourself if you have everybody else's energy stuck on you and leaking in, or if you're the problem solver in your friend group or in your family, those problems will seem to stick until you solve them and then push them out. And you want to get in the habit of, as often as you can, breathe in clear, exhale out space, so that you are just you and your energy. So, and we kind of learned this, we ask if it's yours or not. Is it your energy? Is it your negative energy? Is it your egos? Is it the person you're sitting next to? Same thing, except this time you don't have to ask. You can just inhale clear, exhale space. Go away. Thank you, but I don't need you in my energy field. All right. So you can see if you're manifesting, okay, if you're manifesting something in your career, in your health, in your relationships, in your life, just it could be as general or as specific as you want it. You can see if you have other people's energies on you, how are you truly manifesting for yourself? Are you creating your own reality? Or are you creating someone else's? And they said, solve my problem for me. Now, they're not going to come right out and say that, but it's an energetic vibe. Well, I guess some people might come out and say that. It's an energetic vibe as far as, I can't do it. Can you do it for me? It's just, so it sticks. All right. So get clear and then go into you. And then we're going to pull the book and ask what we need to talk about today that will specifically help you bring in more abundance and also manifest clearer and better than what you've been doing. I'm a pretty fast manifester. So sometimes I don't even realize how fast I manifest until whoosh, it's in my face and I'm like, oh no, or yay. Okay, so remember, manifesting can be getting rid of things and bringing in things, okay? So it's not all just rainbows and unicorns. You can manifest breakups, you can manifest makeups, you can you can manifest both the good and the bad. So you want to be really crystal clear so that when it happens, you can handle the emotions around it, both good and maybe scary or maybe fast or maybe unexpected. So, all right, so we're going to dive into the emotions that kind of get in our way for manifesting. Let's all take a minute and do the snake, 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 snake. Yeah. Oh, that feels good. All right. What do we need to connect the emotions and manifesting? Ooh. Oh, I left my glasses. All right. So, of course, the owls. All right. So, page 174, I want you guys to do this as your homework. And it's funny, they told me we were doing this too. I didn't realize it was going to be today. So, the owl came to visit me, and I think 3 days ago. And then we got him on picture, maybe 5 days ago, but I got him on picture. Then he hooted at me this morning, and I hooted back. And then I named him. And then we just pulled the owls. All right, so you're going to make your inner peace list. So I want you to write at the top, inner peace list. And then on page 175, it gives you the breakdown of the categories: material, spiritual, health and wellness, relationship, love and friendship, and business. This is what you're manifesting. Okay. So you can cheat and use the book, or you can replay the video. Just material, spiritual, health and wellness, relationships, which is love and friendships, and business. And leave room for at least 5 to 10 under each one that you want to manifest. Okay. So write material, leave 10, right? Spiritual, leave 10. Those are the categories in which you manifest. And I call it the inner peace list because it brings inner peace when you clear and push out. Everything else swirls around you except for you. You are very crystal clear on what you want to bring into your life. And so I want you to spend some time right after this video. What are your material manifestations? What do you want? Like, do you want to, drive a new car? Do you want a new house? Like, what are your material possessions? Do you want to manifest a new wardrobe? Okay, spiritual. What do you want to do for that? Do you want to have a certain budget for your spiritual practice? Do you want to get a certification in something? Do you want to open up your own business and do healings? Do you want, so spiritual, do you want to just have a daily practice and manifest that coming into your life, which you're doing with me, but then also continue it? Do you want to go on retreats? Okay, those are just some ideas. Health and wellness. This is going to be like, for me, I want the body, and I'm just using this as an example, but remember, leave your room for 5 or 10. I want to be pain free, but I also know that pain is my indicator of things that I need to kind of go in a mystery and solve of, why do I have that pain? So I have a little bit unrealistic expectation that I can be pain free, right? Because our human body is absorbing and protecting us and giving us messages with little glimpses of pain. So when I say pain free, I just mean like, I don't want to have any chronic pain. I don't want to have any major pain. I don't mind like a sore knee or a headache or an elbow or, some stiff fingers or something like that. But then when the pain arrives, my manifesting part of that is that I want to have all the tools in my spiritual tool chest and in my life that will help me get rid of any of that pain. Okay, so books, podcasts, healings, Reiki, breath work, meditation, any of that. So my health and wellness plan is to truly get to know the body. And I want to give you this as part of the health and wellness section, because it's so important not to say, I have a bad knee, or I have a bad back, or I have I always get migraines, or don't give yourself that story. When you manifest things, say, you know, I'm going to find out about my headaches. I want to find out about my legs. I want to find out while I'm holding weight in my belly. I want to find out how I can remove this sadness or grief and whatever's coming up for you. And it's everything. Like, I had this little pain in my back this morning, and I put the rose quartz on it and then laid on my table. And I just said, okay, rose quartz, talk to my body and ask it what it needs for me to release it. And then, within 1 minute, it said, move the crystal down an inch. And then I moved it, sat there for 5 minutes. They said, move it over. Okay, great. So it was talking to himself and talking to me. That is part of what I manifest in health and wellness. I want the answer then. I want to work with my body then. I don't want to wait until my body needs full emergency room work. Okay, because we're already doing emergency room work of the soul. And so if you think about emergency room work of the soul, we want our answers to be downloaded when we ask, and then we want to be able to release what it is then. And then that's how we get healing reactions. And I actually had to come home and take a nap for like 30 minutes. I never do that. But I did a lot of emotional work today and a lot of release. And so it made me tired. And so I honored my droopy, my droopy eyes and said good night for a half an hour, instead of shaming myself that I should go to jazzercise or I should stay awake and play with the kids. Or no, I was like, okay, good night, because I knew that my body did the work today and it released it all. Then I'm going to think my body and I'm talking to you, and it's still tired, but there's no pain in my body. My headache's gone. My little spot, my back's gone. Shoulders feel nice and loose. So I wanted to spend a little bit more time on that health and wellness, because I don't want you to get stuck in a story of illness. And when you put down your little goals for health and wellness, make sure they're a lot about communicating with the body and solving the mystery, and then releasing the stuck energy and even releasing the stuck emotions that are in there that are weighing heavy on you one day and floating you up the next day. Okay. The last two sections, I won't go into detail, but relationships, love, and friendship. Okay. You know what you want to manifest with that. So if you don't have friends, manifest some friends. If you have a sketchy relationship, let's manifest a good one. And you can do this with the same people. Okay. You don't have to exit those people unless you want them to exit. You just set your intention and you manifest that that relationship changes. And then the key is, don't be attached to that outcome. Okay. If those people move on, okay. And if they don't, and your relationship evolves into the next stage, then yay. So I just want you to be real authentic and honest and not attached to what are you trying to manifest in these relationships, in these friendships, and in this love for yourself. So don't forget yourself when you write down what you want to manifest. Remember, you want to put on there, you want to love yourself first, so that you can reflect that to others and love them. And then it keeps going and multiplying. And okay. And the last one is business. This is probably the easiest one, right? But business gets a little tricky, because then you start saying, well, I won't have time and I don't want to work too much. And then I'm going to take time away from my kids and blah, blah, blah. Don't get in any of that. Zip. Don't do anything in the future thinking. When you do the business goals, you do it in the present moment. So in the present moment, okay, I want to work from 9 to 3. I want to work from 9 to 5. I want to work from 7 to 1. I want to work part-time. I want to work full-time. I want to start my business. I want to have these kind of clients. I want to feel like this when I go to work. I want to be able to dress like this when I go to work. I want to make this much money, and I want to have flexibility and joy. So I want you to hone in, and that one might be longer than 10, and that's okay. But I still want you to do it in the present moment, not in the future. Okay, so then just read 174, 175, and we'll work on this again, because this is really fun. And I've done an entire 4-week class on that. So I don't expect you to do it overnight. All right. Have a great, magical, amazing day of manifesting. Bye.